do better. Would you turn to the person next to you? Everybody in the room can do this. Turn to the person next to you, say these words. Make sure you stick the landing. Turn to the person next to you and say, "You look good today, baby." These two up front right here, like, we know we look really, really good today. To the Board of Trustees, to President Hess, faculty and staff, the class of 2018 here at Lincoln Memorial University, good morning. I start with a song. You have to clear your throat when you're serious at a university. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Key change. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? You're sitting back there thinking, we brought him for this? Let's go. I'll start with a four-letter word, mama, and a three-letter word, LPQ. It'll make sense in a moment. Had my mother lived to see this day, she would have been 95. She was my first teacher. I remember when I was young, she was old. Like something, like 56. No, it was old back then when I was a kid. My mother was a stern, law and order classroom general and chairman of the Board of Education. Not that one. No, by Board of Education, I mean a large wooden panel with nickel-sized holes in it to reduce wind resistance. Studies have shown that low wind resistance means maximum gluteal contact, which has been proven to change both mood and behavior. We all called her Mrs. Hill. So picture a one-room school in the basement of a nondescript church in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 8 grades in one room with a row for each grade. The year was 1970. I was 100 days into the second grade. I sat in the second row, second seat, right behind the girl with the shiny black pigtails, locked in place with red barrettes. I remember 3 things about her. She was pretty, she was smart, and she smelled clean. I knew I was 100 days in because I was proud of the fact that I could write. And I had written her 100 LPQs, love pop quizzes. Before Instagram, before it started going down into DMs, they'll get that later. We would do LPQ something like this. Do you like me? Check yes or no. Any of you remember that? Well, it was quiet time, and I was about to deliver the pop quiz that would change my destiny. The general had just declared a cone of silence over the room for 30 minutes. We always ended the day in silence, so I folded the note perfectly, quietly. I reached and retracted 2 times before the courage kicked in. When she finally felt my timid tap, her head spun around. It was like a movie, her pigtails spinning in slow motion. She took the note, unfolded it, read it, folded it, unfolded it, read it again. By this time, my heart was pounding in my chest like someone trapped in the trunk of a mobster's car. And then Miss Perfect Pigtails used letter 24 in response. She put an oversized X on the box next to the word no. She then proceeded to giggle dismissively as she handed it to her best friend in the next row. As the LPQ made its way down the row and across the room, analog retweet, the whispered, low-volume snickering caught the attention of the general, and she intercepted and read the note. All of this a violation of the cone of silence. Mrs. Hill called me to the front of the room where she convened a 3-SWAT meeting with the Board of Education. After which she told me my mother would finish the rest at home. So I sat there, butt sizzling in silence for the final 20 minutes of the day. Rejection and embarrassment. This is why we need pharmacists. But that, my friends, is what an old school mother is, and I thank God for her because she taught me my ABCs. I remember the joy of musically memorizing those 26 letters and reciting them for my mother's friends. She was proud of me. Hidden in that little song was a mastery of every letter I would ever need to know, and I learned all of them. Not 12 of 26, no, 26 of 26, all of them. It was exciting moving from knowing my ABCs to using them. I remember when I learned to write my letters. That was big. Then I moved from writing my letters to writing my name. And then I moved from writing my name to writing LPQs. I remember using the letters that I had learned to make the leap from books with pictures to books with just words, where I would make up the pictures in my mind. 26 letters. Those 26 little letters form the foundation of every book that has ever been written. With just those 26 letters, all 36 million volumes in the Library of Congress were written. The Declaration of Independence was written. The Gettysburg Address was written. The Constitution, every English translation of the Bible, and 50 Shades of Grey. All were written with those 26 letters. But see, learning the alphabet wasn't the goal. I didn't learn them so I could sing them better. Learning the alphabet was a key. It was the key to reading and writing, communicating, which unlocked the world for me, and it keeps unlocking the world for me. Blobs of organized ink on a page turned into high-speed highways where I could go and learn anything I needed to learn. It wasn't a word, freedom. All of the time you've invested in learning wasn't really about you learning things just so you know something. It was about you learning something so you can do something. Because you won't be judged by how much you know, you'll be judged by what you do with what you know. So do something. Turn to your neighbor right now and say, do something, baby, do something.
Do something, baby, do something.
Like, I'm not saying baby. No. Hashtag no. You are emerging into a world that is changing at warp speed. That change is creating interesting problems, challenges, and opportunities. I call them chopportunities. In the midst of all this radical and rapid change, you know what? We are still anchored to those 26 letters. They don't change. And here's a big point I want to bring home to you today. The more things change, the more you need things in your life that don't change, so you can navigate life's inevitable change without losing yourself. You need a strong life philosophy, a permanent set of principles, so you can turn your knowledge into power. So here are some of the ABCs life has taught me. I'll give you a challenge at the end. A, attitude is everything. Your attitude will determine your altitude. If you keep a positive attitude, you can expect positive altitude. You will fly higher and go farther. And the fuel of a great attitude is gratitude. B, believe in something. Stand on your faith. Know what you believe and know why you believe it, because belief shapes destiny. C, courage. Courage gets stronger with use, and you will need courage to survive. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it is the unwillingness to be paralyzed in the face of fear. D, dream. Dare to have big dreams. Use the knowledge you have to make those dreams come true. Your dream could be the incubator for millions of dreams to come, just like MLK, Steve Jobs, Pat Summitt, Abraham Lincoln. E, excellence. Do everything you do with joyful excellence, and I mean everything. Make that your life habit. Always lean toward excellence. Be excellent until excellence is all you know. Practice excellence until excellence is all you have to give. F, forgive. This is a big one. Learn the gentle strength of forgiveness. Give it, receive it, because you will be hurt in this life and you will hurt others. Fact. But forgiveness will set you free. I asked my 93-year-old grandmother on her front porch, what was the one big thing I needed to know to be happy and successful in life? And she said, baby, you've got to learn to get past things. It's also the foundation of one of the biggest animated movies in recent years, Frozen. Key word. Turn to your neighbor and say, let it go, baby. G, give. Giving is living. Find a way to give more than you take and fix more than you break. Give something away every day, even if it's just a smile. H, health. Take care of your health. Health is wealth. Make it a daily priority. Sleep well, eat well, exercise, and minimize the stress in your life. I, ignore. Ignore your non-constructive critics. Non-constructive critics are called haters. If you do decide to do something with your life, especially if it's something new that has never been done, you will be criticized. Learn from the constructive criticism you receive, but ignore the rest. J, joy. Seek joy over happiness. In fact, I encourage you to enjoy your life. The prefix en means to make, cause, or create. To enjoy your life, you don't wait for it to happen. You choose joy. It's a choice. Especially when you know that even the bad stuff can work out for your good. Joy isn't an app, it is an operating system. K, knowledge. Knowledge is always expanding. Commit to being a lifelong learner, and you'll be a lifelong earner. L, love. My father decoded life with a 7-word solution. He said, remember, the answer to everything is love. Love God. Love yourself. Love your family. Love your work. Love the people you serve. Love is the sustaining force in the universe. So may the force be with you. M, money. Spend less than you earn. Earn it. Don't expect it. Put money aside for a rainy day, more than you think you'll need. Stay out of debt. And know that it's never yours. It's just yours to manage. N, learn to say no. No is a complete sentence. Turn to your neighbor and say, no. You'll use that one a lot. If you learn to say no to the wrong things, it frees you up to say yes to the right things. No will help you balance your life and your commitments. O, opportunity. Opportunity is often disguised as hard work or problem, but the greatest among us are able to sift through the dirt to get to the goal. So dig. It may not always seem like it's going to be there, but look for it. And when you don't find an opportunity, make one. P, prayer. Pray. Pray a lot. How many of you had to pray your way through LMU? Can I get a witness up in here today? Pray a lot. In fact, keep an active conversation with God going for the rest of your life. Trust me, it will become more useful the longer you live. Q, quiet. Make space for quiet time in your life. Life has a rhythm. Learn to stop and get still so you can hear your heart. Find some inspiration and reset your strength. Have 15 minutes of quiet time every morning. Take a day every week where you unplug from the things that take your energy so you can plug into the things that make your energy. Quiet time does that. R, read. Read great books your entire life. They'll make your life richer. S, serve. We don't become great to be known or remembered as great. We become great so that we can use that leverage, that greatness, to make something or someone else greater. We exist to add value. So serve. Serve the people you love. Serve your clients and customers. Delight them with your service. T, Thanksgiving. Say thank you every day of your life to everyone who does anything for you. Live a life of granular gratitude. Start your day by being thankful for 3 things. End your day by being thankful for what worked and for what you learned from what didn't work. You, understanding. Understanding is better than knowledge. I love what Stephen Covey said, seek first to understand before being understood. In every situation, every learning environment, seek deeper understanding. V, virtue. Live by the highest virtues and values, truth, honesty, integrity, and such. They will sustain, bless, and protect you. W, to quote Rihanna, work, 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 work. Anyway, that one speaks for itself. Don't be lazy. In fact, do your work with joy, and you'll enjoy your work. X, X-ray. X-ray your life from time to time. Keep a close watch on what's really going on inside you. Make sure you have wise mentors and coaches and counselors in your life that will help you look at the X-rays. Keep trusted coaches in your life that can give you their most recent MRI, most recent insight of you. Peyton Manning always had people looking at the film with him so he could get better. Why? Yes. Learn to say yes. Turn to your neighbor and say, yes, baby, yes. Going over the line there, speaker. Let's bring it in. No to your yes. Learn to say yes. Say yes to the moments, the people, and the opportunities that will come your way where you can stretch, learn, grow, and contribute. And then finally, Z. Live with zest and zeal. Be fully engaged in everything you do. Go all out. Be all in. See, the more things change, the more you will need things that don't change so you can navigate life's inevitable change without losing yourself. So learn your ABCs. Your life fundamentals that don't change, upon which you will build a great life and leave a great legacy. Use your ABCs to write a great life story that will make you proud, that will make us proud, and make the world a better place for all of us. And then finally, teach your ABCs. Find someone else and help them learn those life values so that they can grow and make a contribution. Commencement is the time when something begins. You are beginning a new part of your journey. So, I leave you with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Learn to use your ABCs.